We're fighting every day to get the prices down. The inflation is stopping slowly, and we have cut billions and billions and billions of dollars. We're looking to get it maybe to $1 trillion. If we can do that, we're going to start getting to be at a point where we can think in terms of balancing budgets. When you hear the names and the places where this money's going, it's a disgrace.
The overall goal here with the Doge team is to help address the enormous deficit. We simply cannot sustain as a country a $2 trillion deficit. Doge is a support function for the president and for the agencies and departments to help achieve those savings and to effectively find 15% in reduction in fraud and waste.
We are going to balance this budget, and we are going to pay off the debt under President Trump.
All right, President Trump holding his first official cabinet meeting. You were watching it live over the past hour or so. This is his second term in office, and boy, did he provide some transparency. That was senior advisor Elon Musk there, pushing forward with his plans to root out fraud and waste in the federal government, explaining exactly how he is and planning to continue to do that. Hello and welcome, everyone. I'm Sandra Smith in New York, and what an incredible moment there, John, for them to open that up for the American public, for the world to see.
It really was. I've been in cabinet meetings that have gone, we were allowed to be in there for 45 minutes or an hour or so, but for this to be live, must-see TV for the extended period that it was, that's pretty incredible. Though I don't know if they could make good on Howard Lutnick's declaration that they're going to pay down the debt. That's an awful lot of money.
Yeah.
At any rate, I'm John Roberts in Washington. This is America Reports. President Trump and his cabinet taking questions on a wide range of issues, making news on everything from tariffs to peace, possibly in Ukraine, from egg prices to immigration. And we are covering it all this hour.
Boy, are we. Starting with senior White House correspondent Peter Doocy. He's live on the North Lawn. What an exciting midday for all of us, Peter. So Doge was certainly a big focus there.
Yes, and Sandra, just to follow up quickly on what John was just talking about, he said that he's been in cabinet meetings that lasted, or where he was allowed to be in there about 45 minutes. I've been in some cabinet meetings during the last administration where we were allowed to stay in there for about 2 minutes. And so this one was a lot different. And we saw something that you don't normally see at any cabinet meeting, which would be applause, as the cabinet secretaries that have already been confirmed actually applauded the two guys that are trying to cut spending at their agencies.
Anybody unhappy with Elon? If you are, we'll throw him out of here. Is anybody unhappy? They have a lot of respect for Elon and that he's doing this, and some disagree a little bit, but I will tell you, for the most part, I think everyone's not only happy, they're thrilled.
President Trump blessed the effort to get 5 bullet points from every federal employee, claiming the main purpose is to find out if people on the federal rolls actually exist. Musk simplified the exercise as a pulse check or a performance review, and he claims that the effort to cut has meant multiple new threats on his life.
Taking a lot of flack and getting a lot of death threats, by the way. I'd like to stack them up, But if we don't do this, America will go bankrupt. That's why it has to be done. And I'm confident at this point, knock on wood, knock on my wooden head, there's got a lot of wood up there, that we can actually find $1 trillion in savings.
And Musk said in this cabinet meeting with the whole cabinet listening that to reach their goal of about $100 trillion in cuts, they need to cut $4 billion a day, every day from now until September. He says they're going to do it. Sandra?
Okay, Peter Doocy live at the White House for us. Peter, thank you.